In today's video, we are going to learn how to create bank OD ledger in Telegram. If you have taken loan and if you are running bank OD account, so how you will create bank OD loan in Telegram. So first of all, I'm going to create bank OD loan account. So you have to type your bank name in which bank your bank OD account is created. So I'm going to create Canara OD bank account. So you can create like this or you can create Canara OD bank loan account. Under group you have to select bank OD account. There is already by default in Telegram this group, so you can create this group and all the information you have to fill like your bank OD account number, IFS number, bank name, branch, every detail you have to fill and save this. If you have made payment in cash to your buyers or from your current bank account, so how you will be record payment entry in Telegram, I'm going to tell you in this video. So from the gateway of Tele, press V and from the right hand side, you have to select payment voucher and by pressing F2, you can change the date in which date you are making payment. Now let me tell you theory of entry. Who will receive payment, that ledger will be debited, and who will give the payment, that ledger will be credited. So here I'm going to select any of my buyers. I'm going to select Suman Education Hub. So whatever amount is due, you have to mention in debit side, and in against reference you can select against which reference you are making payment. And if you are making from your current bank account, so your current bank account will be credited. So our bank will be credited, and in narration you can mark your bank detail or your if you are making payment through check, so you can mention check number in narration. So here we have seen how to record payment entry if we are making from our current bank. Now I'm going to tell you if you are making payment in cash, so how you will record. Select payment voucher, your party will be debited and cash ledger will be credited. Before we had credit bank account ledger, now we are going to credit cash ledger account because we are going to pay from cash ledger. So cash ledger will be credited with rupees 200. In narration you can mark you are making payment in cash to Suman Education Hub. Bank charges entry in Telegram. If you are reconcile your bank and there is so many entries related bank charges, so how you will record bank charges entry, I'm going to tell you in this video. Before starting video and before move into the video, it's my personal request to all of you, please like, share and subscribe to my new YouTube channel, and please support me, appreciate me so that I can make more and more videos related accounts in Telegram and I can teach you. So don't forget to press the bell icon so that you will get all the notification of my future video. So let's get started. So for recording bank charges entry, I have opened Telegram, and after opening Telegram, from gateway of Tele, press V, and from the right hand side you have to select payment voucher. Bank charges entry will be passed in payment voucher because we are going to pay bank charges to bank, so that's why we will select payment voucher. By pressing F2 you can change date in which date bank charges you bank charges. So here if ledger is not created of bank charges, so by pressing Ctrl C you can create bank charges ledger. If ledger is already created, so you can select list of ledger of bank charges ledger. So I'm going to show you how you will be create bank charges ledger. By pressing Ctrl C, we will create bank charges ledger. In ledger, type bank charges. Under group, you have to select indirect expenses. Is GST applicable? So yes, GST will be applicable because bank charge with GST. In set alter GST detail, press yes and you have to provide SSC code for bank charges. Nature of transaction, select purchase taxable. In taxability, select taxable and 18% tax will be there for bank charges. So I'm going to mention 18% tax rate for bank charges. And type of supply, select services because bank charges is a service. So that's why we will select services and save this ledger. So this is how you can create bank charges ledger. Let's suppose in your bank statement there is 100 rupees bank charges with include GST. So you have to separate GST portion from 100 rupees. So 100 rupees minus 18% tax rate. So your bank charges will be debit without GST. In bank statement is there bank charges of rupees 118. So 100 rupees is your bank charges and 18 rupees is your taxes amount. So in bank charges we will debit 100 rupees without GST amount, and we will mention over here CGST 9% and SGST 9%. So CGST will be debit with 9 rupees and SGST will be debit with 9 rupees, and our bank will be credit. So whatever your bank, you have to credit your bank. So this is a 118 rupees we have mentioned, 100 rupees as a bank charges, 99 rupees as a GST amount. So credit your bank. So I'm going to credit my bank. SBI bank will be credit. In narration you can mark bank is charged for which charges. Is it for NEFT charges, is it for checkbook issue charges. You can mark in narration so that it will be recalled whenever in future you will see this entry, so you will understand bank is charged for what. So save this entry. So this is how you can record your bank charges entry in Telegram. So click on go to and click on balance sheet, and I'm going to show you where this entry will show you in balance sheet. So click on asset side, current assets and profit and loss account, indirect expenses. Click. Now you can see bank charges is showing over here. Click on go to option and then click on GSTR2 option. Now I will show you how this entry will show in GSTR2. So in B2B transaction, first I need to change the date and then I will show you where this entry will show you. So let me change the date. After changing date, you can see in B2B invoices, press enter over here. Now you can see SBI transaction is showing over here 100 rupees taxable value, tax paid is 18 rupees and ITC available 18. You can take ITC of bank charges, taxes and amount. So this is how you can pass bank charges entry in Teleprime. If you have sell your product to the party and after some days if you receive payment in cash, so how you will record this kind of entry in Teleprime, I'm going to tell you in this video. Namaste doston. Hello friends, this is Suman Sharma. Welcome back to my channel Suman Education Hub English. If you sell your product to any registered party and after some days you receive payment in cash, so how you will record this entry? We will see in the today's video. So from gateway of Tele, press V, and from the right hand side you need to select sales voucher so that I can show you how you will be record first sale entry, and after that we will see how you will record cash payment. So when you receive, so from gateway of Tele, press V, from the right hand side select sales voucher and press F to change date in which date you have sold your product. Now you have to select your buyer's ledger. From the right hand side you can see there is showing list of ledger. If ledger is already created you can select from here. If ledgers is not created, so from here by pressing Ctrl C you can create your new buyer's ledger. So I have already created buyer's ledger, so I'm going to select my buyer's ledger from list of ledger. So I'm going to select here Shiv Trading Company. You can select your buyer's ledger from here, and in sales account you can select sales ledger. Now name of item, you have to select name of item. If there is already created stock item you can select from list of stock item. If there is a new product you are going to sold, so by pressing Ctrl C you can create a new stock item. From here you can see there is a window, you can create from here. I'm going to sold machine, so I'm going to select machine product, and in quantity column you can select how much quantity you are going to sell. So I'm going to sell machine 5 quantity at the rate of 1500, and after that I'm going to apply tax. If you sells to local area, apply output CGST, output SGST. If you sells interstate, so apply IGST, sales taxation ledger over there. Now let me show you party ledger. So click on go to option and I'm going to open party ledger. Click on go to option, and from here we will open ledger reports and then ledger voucher. From here I'm going to open Shiv Trading company ledger so that I can show you the entry just we have passed out, that entry will show over here. So let's open Shiv Trading company ledger. Now you can see there is a one sale entry is showing, just we have passed. Amount is 7500 rupees. After some days party make payment in the cash. So how you will record that cash payment in Telegram? So from here you have to press Ctrl plus A. New voucher will be open. So from the right hand side you have to select receipt voucher. Why receipt voucher? Because we are going to receive payment, and in business if we receive anything, so we have to record that entry in receipt voucher. So I have selected receipt voucher, and by pressing F2 you can change date, in which date you are going to receive payment. Doesn't matter that will be in cash or in bank. So there is an important to change the date. Before recording entry, let me tell you the theory of entry, which ledger will be debit and which ledger will be credit. So, debit the receiver and credit the giver. So, who will receive amount, that ledger will be debit, and who will give, that ledger will be credit. There is Shoe Trading Company is giving, so Shoe Trading Company will ledger will be credit, and cash ledger is receiving, so cash ledger will be debit. So here Shoe Trading Company will be credit with rupees 7500 rupees, and cash ledger will be debit with rupees 7500 rupees. Now you can see Shoe Trading Company, first we have sold to the 7500 rupees amount, and after that we have received payment in cash. So the ledger is nil, 7500 rupees cash debit and 7500 rupees in credit side. So this is how you can also record sale entry. After that, and after some days if you receive payment in cash, so you have to record something like this as I show you in this video. Let me delete cash payment entry so that I can show you second condition. In second condition, if you sold your product to the party and party make the payment after some days in your current bank account, so how you will be receive payment in your current bank account, I'm going to tell you. So I have deleted cash receipt payment entry. Now here we will receive payment in our bank. So from here you have to press Ctrl A so that voucher can be added and you can receive payment in bank. So before recording entry, let me discuss about the theory of the entry, which ledger will be credit and which ledger will be debit. Here we are going to receive payment in our bank. Party ledger will be credit and our bank ledger will be debit. There is a golden rule of account: debit the receiver and credit the giver. This rule is applied on this. So we have selected receipt voucher from the right hand side, and you have to change date, in which date you will receive payment. You mark the date, and here we will credit to the party. So Shiv Trading Company will be credit with rupees 7500. Against reference you can select against which reference, against which invoice you are going to receive the payment, and bank ledger will be debit. If you have not created your bank ledger, so by pressing Ctrl C you can create your bank ledger from here and you can continue your entry. So bank ledger will be debit because bank is going to be receive payment, so debit the receiver rules is applying over here. So bank ledger will be debit with rupees 7500. Now the entry is done. You can save the entry by pressing Ctrl A. Your entry will be saved. If any bank related information you can provide over here. If you have received payment through check, so you can provide your instrument check number. If you have received payment through NEFT, so you can provide NEFT details over here and save this entry. So this is how you can receive the payment in cash, and you can receive payment in SBI if you have sold to your buyers and your buyers make the payment in cash. So how you will record cash entry? If your buyers will make the payment in your bank, so how you will receive payment in bank? I have told both ways in one video. How to record cash sale entry, in this video we are going to see. So I have opened Tally Prime, and from gateway of Tally, press V, voucher will be open, and from the right hand side you have to select sales voucher, and by pressing F2 you have to change date, in which date you are making cash sale invoice. So in this video I'm going to tell you without creating ledger how you will record cash sale entry by using cash ledger. If you don't want to create parties ledger, or any unregistered person comes and told you to make sale invoice, so how you will make unregistered person cash sale invoice? So by pressing F2, change date, and in party account ledger you have to select cash ledger, because we are going to make cash invoice. If your buyers ask to mention their name over the invoice, so how you will be mention your buyer's name over the invoice? So from here you can see buyer's bill to, from here you have to type your buyer's name. Let's suppose our buyers is Pankaj Kumar, so I have typed Pankaj Kumar name and new party, enter. And you can mention your buyer's address if you wish. If your buyers ask you to mention their address, so you can mention, otherwise you can skip it. And in state you can mention state, in which state your buyer belong to, so you can select that state. And in registration type, select consumer. And the next option is consignee ship to, so you can mention again Pankaj Kumar, because bill to and ship to are both same address on the name of Pankaj Kumar. So in consignee ship to, again we will type Pankaj Kumar, and if address is there, so you can provide address. If not, so you can skip it by pressing enter. Now in sales ledger, by pressing Ctrl C, you can create your sales ledger account over here. So I'm going to create, and I'll show you how you will be create sales under group sales account. GST will be applicable. Set alter GST no, because we are going to create a common ledger. So that's why this option will be no. Type of supply, select goods. If you are making if you're selling goods, so select goods. If you're selling services, so select services option. And name of item, so you have to select your item, which item you're going to sell. So I'm going to sell machine. And in quantity, we are selling one quantity at the rate of 1000 rupees. If you're selling to local state, so apply CGST as GST. If you're selling integrated state, interstate, so apply as GST. So this is how you have to record cash sale entry in Tally Prime. So let me show you if you want to see. So from Gateway of Tally, press DSS. Now you can see the voucher has been opened. Just we have entered. So if you want to see print preview of the voucher, so click on print option, current option, and then print preview option. Click on preview option, and by pressing F4, now voucher has been zoomed, and you can see your cash voucher will be look like this. First, you need to open Tally Prime, and after opening Tally Prime, from gateway of Tally, press V. So voucher will be open. Now you can see purchase voucher. You have to select from the right hand side, and after selecting purchase voucher, press F2 and change date, in which date you have purchased in cash. And after that, suppliers invoice number. So if you have suppliers invoice number on your suppliers invoice, so fill suppliers invoice number, and from here list of ledger, you have to select cash, as because we are going to purchase material in cash, so select cash ledger. Cash ledger is already by default created in Tally Prime. And if you want to mention bill to and ship to address, so from here press F12 and provide separately buyers and consigning details option you have to press this yes and save this ledger. So separately you can see here parties detail, bill to and ship to address will be show here, and supplier bill from. If you want to mention your supplier's name, so you can mention by typing here supplier's name, as I'm showing you Ramesh Trading Company. If you want to skip it, so you can skip it. It's totally up to you. So I'm going to mention here Ramesh Trading Company, which is a suppliers from Delhi. And in purchase ledger, by pressing Ctrl C, you can create here purchase ledger. So I'll show you how you will be create purchase account ledger. So by pressing Ctrl C, create purchase ledger. Under purchase account, you have to select list of group. Under group purchase account, GST will be applicable. Set alter GST details, press no because we are going to create common ledger. Type of supply, select goods if you are selling goods. If you are purchasing goods, select services if you are purchasing services. Name of item, from here you have to create your item name, which item you are going to purchase. By pressing Ctrl C, you can create your purchase item. As I'm showing you, I'm going to purchase machine, so I'm going to create machine item under primary. And by pressing Ctrl C, you can create unit from here. So I'm going to create pieces unit in symbol, and in formal name you have to type full pieces name. And in UQC you can select UQC pieces, and GST will be applicable. Set alter GST detail, press yes and fill all the GST detail over here. In taxability, select taxable option, and 18% tax rate will be applied on machine. So I'm going to select 18%. Type of supply goods, and here you have to mention how much quantity machine you have purchased. So I'm going to purchase one quantity at the rate of 2000 rupees, and you have to apply tax. If you're purchasing from local party, from local supplier, so you have to apply CGST as GST on your local purchase. If you are purchasing from interstate, so you have to apply IGST on your invoice. So I'm going to show you, our party is from Delhi and our company is from Delhi, so this is the local purchase. So we are going to apply CGST and SGST on this purchase. So CGST will be applied. CGST and SGST has been applied. You can see tax is already automatically calculated. In this way, you have to purchase in cash. If you are purchasing from any buyers in cash, so you have to record entry in this way. By pressing Ctrl A, you have to save this. So in this entry, we have seen without creating party ledger how we have purchased in cash and how we have record this entry in cash. If you first record invoice and then you show payment in cash, so how you have to record this kind of entry, I'm going to show you in this video. Secondly, you can purchase in this way. So first you have to select purchase voucher, select date, and in suppliers invoice number, mention suppliers invoice number. From here, list of ledger, you have to select your party ledger. So I am going to select Suman Education Hub. If party ledger is not created, by pressing Ctrl C, you can create. In purchase ledger, I have selected purchase. And machine, I am going to purchase two quantity at the rate of 1000 rupees, and here I am going to apply taxes. So if local party, so you have to apply CGST as GST. If interstate party, so I'm going to apply IGST. Now let me show you. Click on go to option, and from here we will open ledger. So ledger reports and ledger voucher. From here I'm going to open Suman Education Hub ledger. Now you can see 2000 amount is showing in credit side. This is a liability, so this liability is going to pay in cash. So by pressing Ctrl A, from the right hand side we have to select payment voucher, and by pressing F2 you can change the date. Suman Education Hub ledger will be debit with rupees 2000 and cash will be credit. This is a we are going to pay to the party in the cash. Against reference you can select invoice, and cash ledger will be credit. So save this ledger. Now you can see Suman Education Hub ledger. First we have purchased, and secondly we have paid to the company in cash. So this is how, this is a two way I have shared with you. In first entry we have passed without mentioning party name. In case and second entry, I have told you how you have to pass separately, how you have to record separately purchase invoice, and then how you will pay in cash to the party. So this is how you can also record payment entry in cash and purchase voucher in Telegram. So I hope this video will help you out. If you wish, you can search my channel on Google or on YouTube by searching Suman Education Hub English. You will get my channel over there, and you will get all the videos related accounts in English language. I hope this video will help you out. If this video will help you out, so please like, share and subscribe to my channel Suman Education Hub English. If you want to learn accounting in Hindi language, so I have one more channel in Hindi language. You can search that channel on Google or on YouTube by searching Suman Education Hub. You will get my channel over there, and you will get all the videos related accounts in Hindi language. If you wish, it's depend on you in which language you want to learn accounting work, Hindi or English. I have both channel. English channel name is Suman Education Hub English, and Hindi channel name is Suman Education Hub. I hope this video will help you out. If this video will help you out, so please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you and keep watching my videos. Suman Education Hub English, and Hindi channel name is Suman Education Hub. I hope this video will help you out. If this video will help you out, so please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you and keep watching my videos.